Alright. So, how's it going, everybody? What's up, Plush? Just want to let y'all know I am doing a collaboration with my boy Loki here. We're doing. Go ahead, Loki. Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear Loki?
Type if you can hear me.
Okay, we're gonna continue.
Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from mass criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
I'm not gonna lie, that is so funny.
Attention units. Need response to a break-in. Reported location is near the theater district.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you've built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of...
1 second. The screen?
Oh, Plush does not hear me. Okay.
That's interesting, because I had it almost maxed out the volume.
Oh, that's weird. That is really weird. Oh wait, someone is messaging me on Discord.
Okay, let's see here. If I can change the... Oops, nope. Didn't want to have the camera up too much. Okay.
Now I see the screen. I see you now.
people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
Okay, and there we go.
Car wreck down there. Bad.
Weeks. Might as well save it.
Someone's pinned under that car. Need to hurry. There's someone inside the car. They're pinned by debris.
Clutch can hear me now.
Good.
That's good.
Okay. Still need to rescue the trapped civilians.
No. Hang on.
Don't panic. I'm here.
That.
Thank you.
And
Just a little more.
there's one smoky car.
Okay, people are safe. I should clear out so the professionals can get in.
text him real quick. I think he's still in class.
Worst day to my best. That was incredible. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'll text him right now.
From my worst day to my best, but dang.
That was cool. It really is. They deserved it. Over here.
Best vacation ever.
You like do something?
Cooler in real life.
You don't mind, right?
Yeah, Plush really loves his cats.
Much respect. No way you really special.
Attention all units, there is a vehicle pursuit in progress. Please proceed to Bowery.
Please, pull over now.
Oh, we were so close to not taking any damage.
Pull your vehicle over now. Young man, I will pull this car over right now.
Long time no see. Curbside service.
Yo. That's still such a crazy move.
Reinforcements. I guess this is what they call organized crime.
And
Do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
that's pretty cool.
Possible narcotics sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond.
And
Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
No, this makes the papers just to kill us. Get the spider.
Hey guys, you got prescriptions for this stuff?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Open fire. Get in the car.
ooh, dang. There's another throwing object.
I'm losing them. Gotta catch up. Just drop me off at the jail. No reason. Here's your stuff.
That's gonna leave a mark. He was only waiting a knife.
Spider-Man.
Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check.
I closed
what's
the
that
call?
feeling? Do I
didn't know I closed
miss
it.
him?
Sorry, Loki.
No.
Okay, 1 second.
I called you guys a ride. It'll be the
Join-
one with the
sorry.
flashing red and blue lights.
Join voice. Sorry about that, Loki. I thought you were still there. 1 second. Sorry, I thought you were still there, Loki.
Oh no, I think you accidentally closed the stream when you were messaging.
Love you, Spidey.
That way.
You'll just have to take my
But
word
it's
for
okay,
it.
it's okay.
Gotcha. Glad I checked it. So Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I know is something you want to see.
Yeah, I typed it
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know.
Yeah, it was the community post.
But this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice.
Marvel's a good one.
Nothing but
The one game I need to
love.
work on is Injustice games.
Interesting. I recognize the name, but I forgot. I'm just gonna type it. Cause
Possible
So-
narcotics sale reported.
So
Nearest unit, please
just to
respond.
simplify it, Injustice, it's in a version where Superman turns into a dictator after he finds out that Joker takes the life of Lois Lane. So he's like, that's it, I'm done, I've snapped. And that's when the game gets called Injustice.
Yeah, I am watching a bunch of proof or pictures of it. I actually think I tested to play this game before.
Oh, beta tested?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Officers needed in the East Village.
I have no clue, plus why every game has man in front of it. Sorry, hero.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
And Checker's like, no, this guy again.
Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate.
I mean, I can guess it's because it doesn't make sense just to say, hey, it's
What's the
Aqua
money
or
for,
something.
Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just
Yeah, that's why they decided, hey, you know what? Instead of it just sounding like a weird name, we'll just call you Aquaman for short.
Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
They have Aqualad,
Come on,
Aqua...
Herman. Please talk to me so
No,
we can make it
Aqualad's the
interesting.
only one that...
Gotcha.
His
Now let's
son
talk.
and then Black Manta's kid.
Noted.
Or when we are called.
No,
Honestly,
it's not
Herman,
glitching for me.
why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Yes, I think. I think it's West.
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
No, I hear you pretty good.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried,
Kinda
but he's not very
dumb good
talkative.
one, Spider-Man.
Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Ooh.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
In the Spider-Man games.
Yeah. It was better.
Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now.
A good one was in the animated series.
Yeah, actually, that was my childhood.
Well,
Pretty much.
the only one that I felt was weird, like with the mech suit, is it's this one. It feels like it's a little weird, but it's still good. And then the other one was let's see, Spectacular Spider-Man. He was in. I thought that was a little weird because he has that like southern accent. He's like, "Now, Spider-Man, you don't know what I'm doing." It was something like that. I don't remember the accent, but it was something funny. So he was having an accent, and then so was the rest of his gang. Do I like Angry Birds? Yeah, Angry Birds is good. I don't know how to.
Hey, Trev!
I don't know how to
Trev?
put it on my capture card yet, but I'll figure it out. And Trev, just to let you know, Loki here, he's on Discord, so we're doing a collaboration. Thanks for the collaboration with Loki.
A good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ.
Guys, let me be.
Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Hey, welcome.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What
Hang on, I'll pause it. That way it's easier to talk.
Okay.
So what is that noise? You, huh?
Yes.
So that's what that noise was. Always can get a good laugh.
Yeah.
I owe you.
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure.
The comic I'm making for you and Trev, I started on it today, and I've got like 200 words in it already. So you know.
Dang.
Yeah. I worked my butt off.
Well, I believe it, man. Comics are not easy.
No, it's really not.
Can call you like whenever.
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Well, you'll have to forgive me if I'm not always on time. I'm getting old and like to sleep in. Hey, Trev, don't worry, dude. You're not the only one that likes to sleep in. Okay, point launch. Yeah, we should definitely do that one. Next thing I'll have to work on is quick recovery. 'Cause that'll help out a lot.
Bubs, I will send a picture of a shocker concept art for the Amazing Spider-Man.
Ooh, that would look cool.
Yeah. I actually think he would be the main villain for Amazing Spider-Man 3 if the Amazing Spider-Man 3 happened. Here, I send it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
He looks similar to Casey Jones from TMNT.
Yeah, actually.
Because that's what I think would happen. It'd be similar to Casey, but Casey doesn't have a hoodie on. Casey would let his black hair hang out, and he'd have his hockey mask and hockey stick, everything else. Because he had hockey stick, golf club, baseball bat, some weird tool. I don't remember what it looked like, but it looked similar to, it might have been a crowbar. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he had a bunch of weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, if there's any costume or suit y'all want to see, let me know. We could switch it up during any time. We have a few unlocked. There is, so we gotta work on getting research tokens again. That means, oh dang, and base tokens. Dang. Okay.
Did you know Spider-Man 2, the game, was supposed to be a multiplayer game?
Yeah, they canceled it for, what was it? No, they were gonna make their own game. It was gonna be an online multiplayer game, but it wasn't for Spider-Man 2. It was for
Almost
some other
morning.
game.
Mr. Lee will be here soon.
What?
Yeah.
I could use a snack.
I always heard it was to Spider-Man 2.
No, they canceled the game because I don't know.
Yeah, I
For
found
money
Sean is
reasons,
usually in his
I
office.
guess.
Yeah, I found a mod on the Spider-Man Remastered you're playing, where instead of you playing Spider-Man, you can play as Stan Lee.
Ooh. Yeah, there was a mod for that in, well, actually, wasn't there in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game where you could play as Stan Lee?
I think so, but this was a mod I just found on the internet right now.
Oh, dang. Huh, that's cool. The blue that have a 4 on it. Huh. Oh, yeah. Staircase.
I could patch these shoes. They'll last a while.
Open speed.
I never used to feel safe with the other shelter. This one, I have never had a problem. There's always
Plush,
someone
do you
looking out for
mean the bombastic
Veteran homelessness is down, but still way too high.
Oh,
My buddy Flash Thompson's doing his best to
now
fix
that
that.
makes sense. Makes sense. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's.
I think he heard about the joke you were making of the bombastic bagman
Yeah.
yesterday.
So the joke was, okay, Trev wants to know what time it is for you.
Yeah, I can type it on the chat. Oh, live chat. Yeah, I can't talk. It is 17:43
Dang.
for me and Plush.
Yeah, so the Shattered Dimensions game, that's what had the Kick Me one on it. It wasn't this one.
That game.
Yeah, I need to get. That's another game I want to play on the live stream. Is that one and Edge of Time? That one because Chris Daniel Barnes, he was the voice of. Hang on, of this Spider-Man, which was Spider-Man Noir, and then he became Miguel O'Hara. Because then
Yes, it did.
the Spectacular Spider-Man, he was the voice of the black suit Spider-Man, and then he became the classic suit Spider-Man. He was like, "Oh, where's MJ? Where's MJ?" And I think MJ was voiced by Lois Lane from Smallville. Ooh,
Yeah.
she was very pretty.
Yeah. I actually forgot Plush is also from Sweden.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that.
Okay, Stark suit. We gotta save up for a few of these. Level 11, 13. I forgot. How many levels does it take again? 45. Okay. Dum, 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 dum.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. She wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have.
Dubs, do
Interesting.
you know if the dude from the
Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why? What is it?
Say that again?
The suit from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Do you know if that suit is in this game?
No. So it's not in this one. It's in the Spider-Man 2 game. Because the Amazing Spider-Man suit, the first one, it's in this game. Because we could switch as that one if you want. After swinging around with the bombastic Bagman for a little bit. Sweden.
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me.
So big and scary.
Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
Camera.
I don't know.
Oh, never mind.
Why take the risk?
There we go. Demon.
Demon. Yeah, demon.
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance.
No.
Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Trev, why did you
Demons,
want
huh?
to know with the time for me and Blush?
I think he forgot it. That's why.
Okay, then okay.
But yeah, anybody that's read comics knows when somebody says, "Oh, well, hey, I think your girlfriend should drop the story," quote unquote, even though she's not his girlfriend, knows that something bad is bound to happen. Someone knows it.
Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
And then Flash Thompson's posters up here in the Army one, I think, on one of the billboards. Or is it this? I think it's this one. I would have really loved to have seen Agent Venom with Flash Thompson. That would have been so cool.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
And then you could switch from Flash Thompson, Peter Parker, where Peter Parker has the abilities that he has in this game. And then if you want to, you could use the same ability tactic that they had with Spider-Man 2 with the web suit. So you could switch it on and off. So they still have the same abilities for those that like the Spider-Man 2 game controls. Me personally, I like this one a whole lot more because you have more abilities to choose from, whereas in the next game it's like 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Wait, what? How did I find this? Wait, I gotta send you something crazy, Dubs.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Just scrolling through the internet, then I found this with,
I'm not gonna lie, this suit is making me laugh right now.
I just wish it would send the kick me. What I just found on Discord. I found an Agent Venom suit that could be in Spider-Man 1 and 2.
This was the suit I think that... Yeah, it was a suit that Harry used, the emblem, before he went all crazy.
Yeah. Yes, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. And a Venom concept art for Spider-Man 2 I also found.
Ooh, that Venom looked cool.
Yeah, I wish they would keep that design. It's more comic accurate.
Well, not only that, but they made him look like what is it? Huge Hulk, like anti-hero. Of course, he's more of a villain in the second game, but he's like 6 stories tall to be, I know, over-exaggerating, but he was super tall when he could have been, say, like 6 or 7 feet.
Yeah, because they made him kinda look like the what's it called, Sony Venom from the movies, but just and put the Spider-Man logo on it.
Yeah. For the game, yeah, that makes sense. Movies, though, I actually enjoyed the Venom movies. They were hilarious. I really, 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 I really hope that they make another one. Because I want to see Eddie and Ann get back together.
Yeah.
Because that'd be so cool.
Yeah, but I did not like Venom Let There Be Carnage Because I just think Carnage was not used well. I don't like the character Carnage in the movie.
Well, because if it was comic book accurate, here's the thing. Venom gets his butt kicked all the time, regardless of who he's facing. So if they didn't change it up a little bit, people would have been mad and said, "Okay, why are we making a Venom movie if he's getting his butt kicked by his own symbiote son, Venom, Carnage? Sorry, because Carnage is one of the strongest ones, and his grandson Toxin, who I really wanted to see in the last Venom movie, which I don't think he was in.
No, but I think he got like he was supposed to be in or something, or they made it like it was planning for him to become Toxin.
Yeah, because the main officer that was supposed to be him, the one, spoiler alerts, just to forewarn y'all, you've been warned. If you don't want to hear it, turn down the volume. So, the officer that was in the third movie, he was supposed to become Toxin, but he got, you know, destroyed. So I was like, what? Come on. But it's still a great movie.
Yeah, I personally am very sad about this because two things. Firstly, Venom is not allowed and can never be in the MCU now. I don't know why Sony just made so he can't. And Sony was allowed to put in Spider-Man in all these villain movies, but they did not want to. They're just making this movie to keep the rights of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that the reason why they had to do it, so remember, Marvel was nowhere near as big as it was before the Infinity War movies or Endgame movies. It was just a small company in the universe, so they had to sell it off and say certain characters for certain companies. For example, Sony bought Spider-Man, Venom, all of his characters there, and then Fox bought the X-Men. That's why there wasn't really too many Wolverine movies, which I wish there was. Wolverine is such an awesome character. Especially Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, it's so funny.
He's my he's my second favorite Marvel character of all time.
Ooh. Who's your first?
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Oh, smash! Yep, that happened. You gotta see the old animated series Hulk. That one was fun.
Yeah, I actually watched it, years ago.
Resting Fist brought all the small timers out of the woodwork.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed
a playlist on my YouTube channel with just English videos. I'm talking English.
That's good. Because I think that if you do that with both, so you can have it where it's one Swedish and one English.
Yeah.
The people in Sweden, or those that speak Sweden, because there's people all around the U.S. that immigrate from Sweden to live in the U.S. They could still learn something from you to teach their kids, so they can understand Swedish as well as English. So.
But it's just hard to do something on my I have a Minecraft series. One video is like 2 hours just to upload, and it would be hard to spend like 4 hours on 2 videos.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unless you you know what you can do though is you can put translate, so you can translate everything you said, in the settings instead, where people can see the subtitles and read it in English if they
Yes.
so that way it's simpler.
I actually have thought about that. I will send you some couple more concept arts. There's two more.
Ooh.
Boom and boom shakalaka or whatever you say. Yep.
Yeah, Boom Shakalaka is one of those. Or you, the other one where you're going in a pool, it's Cowabunga. You know, like TMNT.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, the left one looks pretty cool. The right one, I think, is the scared.
Yeah.
It's like a scary one, but still cool. But the left one looks way cooler.
I actually looked. I think this is a fan art.
Ooh. Yeah, the one on the left looks like something that Wolverine would do a pose for. With the whole thing like this.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Reed, are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so.
Ooh,
Love you,
okay,
Peter.
backpack. Yeah, my brother that's not too shy.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
So the one that's not too much younger than me, he is a huge fan of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. The
Yeah,
one that's
I think
younger than... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually think Andrew's Spider-Man had the best Peter Parker.
Alright, I can see that.
Yeah.
And then the other one, who's a little bit older than you and Plush, he likes Toby's Spider-Man. I was like, yes! Another one likes Toby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like... Andrew's first movie was great. The second one, I know it's not too comic accurate, but...
The suit is comic accurate, though.
Yeah, the suit's comic accurate, and what happens to Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure about the first one where Captain Stacy has passed is part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Tubbs, I will send you just two pictures I made by hand. One I made by hand, one I made on computer. I just wanted to show you. So I think Trev would like it if you like the other pictures.
Oh, dang. Yeah, this right one looks very similar to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
The left one looks something serious.
Yeah, but I think on the one who looks like Hugh Jackman, yeah, I think his one of his claws looks like it's about to fall out or something. The claw in the corner, yeah.
The right corner or the left one?
Right.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, it just, yeah. When I make drawings, other people say it's so good, but I just look at the bad things and mistakes I have made.
Hey, everyone makes mistakes, but you gotta remember, don't overthink on the negative, focus on the positive.
That's actually a good quote. I will.
What happened? Oh, okay. Plush, which one are you talking about? The one that's the Amazing Spider-Man fan or the one that's the Tobey Maguire fan? Because I'm confused.
I think maybe both. Wait, no, brother. Okay, no, I thought he typed brothers.
Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't...
I was actually watching your live stream you did yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Forget. I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Totally did not get that backpack.
Oh, yeah, he meant for Lush.
Oh.
Imagine they just
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Officers needed in the garment district.
See, I like Toby's more because one, that's who I grew up on, and two, it felt relatable. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand how Andrews was more comic accurate because he did all of the skateboarding and acrobatics and all that other stuff. But I liked the organic webbing that came out of Toby's wrist as opposed to, oh hey, one little crush of the wrist and the web shooters are destroyed. It's like, well, Spider-Man's screwed.
Yeah, the only thing I think was done better in Andrew's movies is just his Peter Parker. But then Toby is better than everything else that Andrew's movies was trying to make. But Toby just made that, but better.
Yeah. I mean, Toby's Peter Parker, I thought was also funny, because...
yeah, he was funny.
Because here's the thing, when he was talking about...
Wait,
Oh,
I
go ahead.
gotta do something. Wait. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Stuff's crazy good. Spider-Man! Cover the product!
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
I can't hit him in the air! What's wrong with you guys? Act 'em!
Hi, I'm back. My brother just
Yeah, I would have my brother in stream, but I don't want him to get in trouble, so I'd have to just do the voice for the one that's 2 years older than both of you. Because I told him that the internet's not a safe place, so I don't want him to get on the internet yet until he wants to do something with it.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Because if he doesn't want to be on the internet, I understand, so that's why I would just have his voice on, so that way...
If I was a cop, I'd love me.
By the way, you told me you have reached your goal on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, the goal. So the goal I reached was hitting over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, and then we hit we reached like 1,062 today. So yeah.
Yeah, you have. I can see 1,060, but it's probably more. It just haven't loaded.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm looking at my channel, and it says it right here in the analytics, 1,062. But yeah, I'll be after the live stream. I'll be getting a job interview, so I'm gonna be talking to someone and seeing about getting some work, so that way I can put some more money into the channel and invest in more games, including Marvel Ultimate Alliance and also the Wolverine game, which I heard that one was really good. An emphasis on the word really.
Played it on your channel.
I played what?
And the Wolverine game.
No. I haven't played the Wolverine game. I haven't played it.
No, because it's one of your I forgot what it's called, but it's in your channel on your.
No, that's a playlist that somebody else played that I just watch, but I don't I have it where I've played it yet. But those are the two games that I will be playing. Um, I think you can even change the costumes, or they call them skins, and you can wear the. I think there's some. Hang on. I want to make sure I'm speaking facts and not speaking cap.
Yeah. I am also I'm also on the internet.
Wolverine game.
Yeah, no, you can put in the skins. Yeah.
Yeah, because most of the time you can.
Yeah, there's a skin, the brown costume, X-Force, and the normal, what I can see, and Logan, obviously.
Yeah, so it has the old-fashioned one with the brown and yellow, which was featured in Wolverine and Deadpool. The stealth suit, the blue and yellow one from the '90s series. Oh man.
But I actually, you know how X-Men Origins Wolverine is hated by almost everyone?
Yeah, which is sad.
Yeah, there's one character I like, and that's Blob. Just because I like when they take comic characters that is not that, like, it doesn't appear that much. For example, Blob, and put the movie as a cameo.
Well, not only that, but the way Blob, not to cut you off, because remember when Blob said this? Did you guys call me Blob? No, I said Bub. And then he's like, why'd you call him Blob? I said Bub.
Yeah. That scene was actually funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Gambit was in there.
Yeah, I forgot about Gambit.
Man.
But I love that they brought Gambit back in Deadpool Wolverine. But I think Gambit, the actor of Gambit in Deadpool Wolverine, is way better than the actor in Origins.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What was the line? Hang on. I'm gonna look up a line, cause I think I could do the Gambit impression pretty well. Gambit.
Yeah.
Lines Deadpool 3. Yes.
But I actually liked the first X-Men movie, because again, they brought in Sabretooth and Toad. That doesn't appear that much, like Toad, for example. And they put him in movie, and they just like the plot of X-Men 1 and X-Men X2.
Well, not only that, but Ray Park, the guy that did the. If y'all watch the Phantom Menace for Star Wars, he's Darth Maul, but he's not the voice for Darth Maul. He did all the acrobatics for Darth Maul and his fighting style.
Yeah, I actually love that because I actually watched the first time I watched X-Men the movie. I actually watched the movie Darth Maul is in and he's playing, and it was so crazy that the same actor, and I did not even notice it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. Yeah, that was what the coincidence.
The irony.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that line?
Deadpool in Origins.
Well, I think it's safe to say everybody hated it, including Ryan Reynolds. He was like, this is not the Deadpool I wanted.
Yeah, he only did that so he could get a Deadpool movie, because, yeah, he wanted to give Deadpool a respect.
Yeah. I mean, that's why he showed up in the spoiler alerts again. Volume down if you don't want to hear it. Showed up in Deadpool 2 and went to the Origins one with the Cable's time thing. But alright.
I cannot believe Ryan Reynolds waited, think like 8 or 9 years to get a Deadpool movie.
Yeah. Alright, so You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way you're coming out of this alive. You just remember what happened here today.
Then there's a line I thought was so funny, but I don't want to say it on stream. I can type on Discord because I don't want to say it.
Sorry about that, plush. Alright, here we go.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Presto changeo. Whoops. Accidental.
Yes.
I send on Discord. I don't want to say it on stream because, yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Whoops.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity
Oscorp.
knocking.
Sorry, not Oscorp. Otto.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
We are Venom. Dang, scarier.
Yeah. You need a dark voice.
Wish I could do something to help Doc.
Hang on.
Maybe call
Can I
Harry.
still do it?
Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
Officer to respond to a reported drug deal. Incident was reported near the meatpacking
Yeah,
district.
most of the time, that's the weird thing about the Hulk movies.
Yeah.
They, well, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Time out there. I was speaking falsely there. The first Hulk movie with Eric Bana, that one, his pants got destroyed. Then when he went to the base, that's when he got the indestructible pants.
Yes. But, because in the comics, Reed Richard made them, or Stan Lee says Reed Richard made them. But since Reed Richard is not in MCU, he, how?
I don't know.
But actually, I forgot to say this yesterday. You know this movie where the early 2000 heroes was supposed to be a team?
Oh, yeah. that old one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just heard that Doctor Doom was supposed to be revived and be one of the villains, and the Fantastic Four would fight Doctor Doom, but they would not be the main characters. They would just have like a I don't know 15-minute cameo or something.
That works.
Yeah, I'm so angry they did not make it.
That was just dumb.
Yeah, like they don't know how much respect the early 2000 heroes had. They got almost every.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible,
In
demonic
both
faces.
appearances.
Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today.
Alright.
Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do?
What a legend.
It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
Okay, is there any other suit we should use? But yeah, it does feel... I was sad to hear about Val Kilmer, Anthony. Okay, we have the upgraded suit. Spider-Man Noir, Scarlet Spider-Man. The classic suit. We don't have any research tokens yet, otherwise we'd get these last 3 here. Toby, your wish is my command. Toby suit for the win. Yoo-hoo! The OG Spider-Man. Yeah, Secret War, I'll save up for that one.
Left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Okay, so we have a lot of tokens to do. Whoops, sorry about that. Whatever that was. Ooh, increase that definitely. And we need to save up research tokens because this is so much fun. Alright, I don't remember this one.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
Well, Yuri is not only known for Spidey, but also for
these clouds to be
Sasuke
visible to the
Uchiha
naked eye, the
in
level of toxins
Naruto
must be up
Uzumaki,
there.
aka Naruto Shippuden, and the Naruto TV show.
And gotcha.
And we got Loki back here. Woohoo!
Yeah, I just had to make this sort of sandwich and eat it all day.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
I'm not watching the stream because I have to do something, so you know.
It's all good.
Got it. Oh, feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
Breathing from a tailpipe.
I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
A photo, huh?
I just want to let you know I am writing the so you know.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you can tell me.
Great light on that one.
Sounds good.
Wait, what?
Perfect.
I have heard a bunch on the internet that a kid from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the Garfield movie is actually Tom Holland.
Huh?
Yeah, no. I'll send you a picture because I'm pretty sure it's not Tom Holland.
Yeah, I know that one was from see a plush. That was from the Iron Man movie. Yikes!
Yeah, I know.
The Iron Man 2 movie that it was Tom Holland. I don't know what they're saying. There's no way that's Tom Holland in Spider-Man 2.
Well, 'cause then he is like, yeah, what, 13 in this Spider-Man Homecoming.
Alright.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
I like the big,
Well,
big
Harry
time
Station
suit.
just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a
It was
hard
such a
time
cool
arguing it's not
stealth suit.
useful.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I know something.
Spider-Man, Shocker has a...
I've heard a bunch of people say. I have heard on what's it called internet a bunch of people who don't like that self-suit. They're saying the big time letdown Spider-Man.
Oh.
escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn!
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Okay, so plush lift. Let's see here. What can we do? Secret Wars or Stark suit. Dang. Is there any gadget? Oh, I forgot we can totally do this one too. I'll just unlock these real quick because we could use this to fast travel in the future. I know, spoiler alert. What?
I just sent you a fun meme I saw on the internet.
What the? Oh my gosh. That's just too hilarious. Okay, so financial shock. Yeah, we can do that one. Okay. Let's see. Map. Ooh. Let's just tag these along as we go, so that way we can unlock some more costumes. Yeah, Rhino. He's so big and scary. Just to quote a movie. I forgot what movie that was from. But yeah.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
Oh, hang on.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering?
There's a movie
Are you
line.
okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman, actually pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete, I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
No, it wasn't from scary movies. Thank you.
All units, we got a 1034. Suspects may be armed. Approach with caution. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Okay. So big, scary. Nope, not the scary. Dang, I can't believe I can't remember what that movie was from. It might have been Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I think it was Lord of the Rings.
How long has Anthony been here? Because I did not notice that he was here.
Probably 9 minutes.
Okay, so he has been here a long time. Magnus. And supposedly Spider-Man 3.
Sleep it off.
This makes the papers. Fisk will kill us. Get the spider!
Hey, guys! Got prescriptions for this stuff?
MJ. Oh, Spider-Gwen. Silk.
Yeah, Silk. Spoiler alert. Spoiler, wait. If you don't want to hear this about Spider-Man 2, the game, you can shut off your sound. Okay? 1, 2.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal.
She appeared in the post-credits.
The police will take it from here.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
And have you watched the Fantastic Four First Step trailer?
No. Alright.
Okay, I can send it to you if you want to watch. But when you watch it, I will tell on Discord because
Pursuit in progress. Backup requested. Officers needed in the garment district.
Alright. Trev said, you know, even after all this, I still like the mission select options in Arkham Knight better. The option to actually choose when to go back to the main mission was a nice touch. I can see that. Yikes.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Driver's ed.
Vehicle is unregistered. You have no license. Pull over. We're citizens of the earth. Your laws don't apply.
I just noticed this is the
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie. Yeah.
Bing bada boom. I'm so glad I got rid of that match. That was annoying.
I wish
More crooks? This fight's going viral.
It just got more interesting. Open fire!
Huh. Like the
Nothing
Venom
like a
movie,
high-speed
huh?
chase to keep a guy on his toes.
That's actually exactly what I was thinking.
Pretty cool. Dude, if y'all have not seen the Venom 3 movie, y'all have got to see it on Netflix. It is so hilarious.
Spoiler alert, you get 5 seconds to, shut off your sound. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
Yeah, like a lizard appeared in, he got a little cameo.
Yeah, that's right. The actor did.
Yeah, and supposedly there was a kid somewhere in Venom 3. Supposedly that was Andrew Garfield. Like, this Venom universe is set like when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was a kid.
Huh.
Yeah.
That
Herman!
wouldn't,
Long time no see.
That would be crazy.
Hey, I'm no lawyer, but,
that wouldn't
pretty
make
sure
much
that's a parole
sense,
violation.
Because
Did not make sense why
Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
sorry about the pausing. That doesn't make any sense continuity wise. You're confusing the audience saying, "Oh, this is before we see Andrew don the costume of Spidey." It wouldn't make any sense if you had it from, say, afterwards. That would make sense, but not before.
Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
So Thor's got a
Man, can't wait to put you
Flow
back behind
and
bars so we can talk science.
understanding, not
Remember our first fight?
confusing an audience.
Me so young and stupid. You just stupid.
You talk too much!
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's also subjective, if you ask me. Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me! Gotcha!
Well, I know exactly who he's doing it for.
Coming your way! If you come clean, I can help you!
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money!
Sorry, not gonna happen. You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rock...
Big man with a suit of armor, take that off. What are you?
Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Scarlett Johansson's was like,
Yeah, here there's a clip where
Banks?
says a big man with a shield.
Try day trading. It's all the rage.
Then just a picture of
Wait. Oh, no!
oh,
Oh, come on, Herman! don't you tell me who you're working for? I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
Catch! You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything in those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? These mask guys, what do they want the money for?
Don't know, don't care. As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone. Quit now for your own good.
This one's gonna hurt.
And of course, it's not that easy.
Give up now and we can protect you.
No way. You ain't see what I see. You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
We're going! Stand still!
If you
Not
ask
only that,
nicely,
but,
maybe.
Hella and Death are actually his daughters. They're one and the same person. Hella is Death. And
Give up before you really get hurt!
That piece of art looks heavy. Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously.
there we go.
Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally. Man, he was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden. Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon guys with masks?
Very true.
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
Huh. Interesting. And how many tokens do we have here that we can add suits for? Reactive lenses. Ooh, that's helpful. Very interesting. Okay, the next one is concussive blast. Okay, so
have you ever played Bigfoot on your channel? The game?
nah.
No, okay. Do you know what the Bigfoot is for a game? I can send you a picture if you want.
Okay, Whip Blossom.
feature, but there is like you can play with friends or something, and then either you can play as a person who has to like investigate if Bigfoot is real, and if he finds Bigfoot, he needs to kill Bigfoot. And you can also play, if you're playing with a friend, one of you can play Bigfoot and try to kill the person.
Ooh, similar to Predator, right?
But then, if you want to play as Bigfoot, you're going to have to need a friend.
Interesting. Okay. Let's do this one.
How long are you planning to stream? Because I can only watch like, basically like 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll be just streaming for a
Doc
little
left
bit
a message.
longer.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another
It's
day.
okay, I'm not good
The
at
indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
I guess it is confusing when I think it was an hour ago where Trev asked for what time it is for me and Plush. It was an hour ago.
See, the simple stuff I'm fine with, but you get all the complex stuff. Like in college, I had to take statistics. I was confused. I was like, huh?
So I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
17 minutes.
Yeah, for me, it's almost 10 in the morning. For Trev, it's almost 11 in the morning.
Okay, so you are you are 1 hour behind him.
Yep.
Okay. Do you know if Trev left? Okay, Trev left. Then I think Anthony left because it says only one person, but I just joined.
Okay, so Rhino Fragment, Snow Globe, Spider Tracer, College Thesis. Good luck, Keychain Plushie. Okay.
Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
Very comic book accurate.
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
There is actually a Spider-Man that's rich.
With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last.
That in the Spider-Verse movies, there's what's it called? Spider-Man has like cosmic powers. I forgot what it's called with.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that one, it was, I think, wasn't he in Secret Wars, that one, where he has powers?
I think so.
But yeah, that one, there's that one, he was in Secret Wars, and then the other one that I'm talking about, it's the Mach 1 suit where he has the iron, hang on, what is it called again? Mach 1 spider armor.
Yeah, his name is just Cosmic Spider-Man.
Huh.
Yeah, I just looked up. His name is supposedly just Cosmic Spider-Man.
And
Fitting name.
easier on the memory too. Trev said, "What do you mean boring? That's what we're here for, is to watch." Yes.
Yes, but I just meant so it's not boring for you guys to like. If I'm
Hey, Yuri, any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop.
Okay, let's...
Sorry, I'm back now. Headed to that shipyard. Any intel on what Fisk uses it for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop.
But yeah, now it's only as it was yesterday at the end of stream. Me, Trev, and you, Dubs.
Yup.
Yup. Back to the normal.
Yeah, we have a... Trev and I had one of our friends from Greece. He used to be on the streams a lot too.
Yeah, I remember you talking about the first stream.
Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
Yoo-hoo! Skimmer. Cowabunga, dude.
Attention units. Officers are engaged with the demons. Shots fired. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
I wonder, which TMNT turtle do you think you relate to the most? That's what I would love to hear from the audience. For me it'd be... I've been trying to balance out between... It's either Raphael or Leonardo. That's mostly me.
Yeah, there's one thing that I can relate to, but I don't think you know this about me. I have a bit of anger problems, so I would probably say Raphael, but I'm getting better with my anger problems.
Same here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Switch up the suit.
What do you say, Trev? Who of the TMT do you relate to the most?
Master Splinter, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo. Let's see, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, Splinter. Huh?
Trev just said something in the live. Yeah.
You know, watching you do this makes me want to play the game again. I'll probably do it next month. Ooh.
Yeah. I think it would be cool, but I don't know if Trev wants to do it that he's not uploading on his YouTube. If you guys, you and Dubs and Trev, like play a multiplayer game together, like for example, Marvel Rivals or Minecraft or something like that.
Yeah, I'd really have to learn more about Minecraft because I'm not very creative with it, to be honest.
No, I actually had a Minecraft series on my channel, but it's in Swedish, and I'm learning some new things, so I can...
Masterpiece!
That'll work.
I think it's fun. When I am on a stream, I usually type a lot in the chat, but now I have just been talking with you and looking for fun things on the internet.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
If they set one toe inside the vault, I'll have your head.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch a thing. Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in
20
lockup.
views.
That don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
Com check, Eagle 2. You up?
Eagle 2 reporting in. Eyes on. What caches are the demons after? Need to take out Fisk's men and figure out what they're guarding. Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. Might need to deal with them first.
It's pretty weird. I just found like a guy cooking something.
I'm not a really good cook. I'm a basic cooker. I don't do all that.
Everything I can do is grilled cheese, and I messed up grilled cheese all too. Like I'm the only one in
Grilled cheese can be real simple to fix. You just gotta watch the timing on the sides, you know. It's like maybe 2 minutes.
A lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
That's true.
That
You
sniper
draw
has a
better
guard
than I do.
watching him. May need to divide and conquer.
Only a decade. Been through a dozen different owners before him.
I can maybe send you some more pictures of my drawings, maybe sometime in the future.
That works.
Yeah.
End of the line,
Okay.
pal.
Let's see here. What do we have here on the dashboard for the channel? Okay. Oh.
Two pictures of I showed how I made a Hulk pictures and a Spider-Man picture. I can actually show you how I made them on my computer.
Nice.
Yeah, they are just my name is how to draw Spider-Man. The Hulk step by step. Wait, there I sent it.
Whoa. You know, before Hulk started speaking in that baby language, you know, where he says Hulk smash and everything, he actually used to sound intelligent and say everything. So he said, you know what, let's just simplify where he just says Hulk smash, Hulk bash.
Yeah, it was actually Lou Ferrigno who made the voice of Hulk in the first Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron.
Well, because he's been Hulk for years since the
Comcheck Cobra 4.
70s?
Hey, someone check on Andre.
Lou Ferrigno. Okay. Dang, he's 73 years old, man.
73?
Yeah, so since 1977, that's when he's been the voice of Hulk.
That's been a long time. But you know something real funny?
Hmm.
When Lou Ferrigno stopped playing Hulk's voice, that is actually the last
Check,
movie
Zebra
Hulk
2.
was good. Was the last movie
Zebra
Lou
2 is not
Ferrigno voiced
responding.
Hulk.
Check it out.
Which was,
I'm on it.
Age of Ultron.
Really?
Yes. And Lou Ferrigno actually talked to Marvel. They only messed up.
Well, I mean, they made him all soft. They didn't really put in the effort to make him all destructive or... Sorry, not just destructive, because here's the thing. Why? Because I sent a video to, I think, you and Trev on how Marvel screwed up Hulk in the MCU. So it was the one about how Eric Bana's Hulk was smart and he was using his power, and then Edward Norton knew martial arts and he had the intelligence, but Hulk was still in charge instead of just using his power, his rage. And the MCU, Hulk just uses rage. He didn't use any of the training that Edward Norton used.
Because I have heard a bunch of theories, questions, since I have a friend group, I know the most Marvel and Hulk about them. They're asking me, which Hulk will win? Comic Hulk and Lee's Hulk, the Edward Norton Hulk, or Mark Ruffalo's Hulk? I said
cops!
The only thing that I don't know about Comic Hulk and Eric Bana, sorry, not Eric Bana, Edward Norton's is this.
I know you're here.
The only question would be is, I know that Hulk gets stronger each time he's like more furious and stuff.
Messed up coming here.
But you still gotta know martial arts in order to defend yourself besides just using raw power.
Because I just think the comic Hulk is weak because he has took the whole universe and he shaked the whole Marvel universe. He held up a mountain range. He what's it called? Punched time itself. And all that.
Hey, guess what? I did that without getting caught. Woohoo! First time.
You know we can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I brought a warrant.
That's all good.
So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that.
But yeah, sorry to
What's
cut
your
you
name?
off on the Hulk thing, but yeah, I was just wanted to talk about that. But yeah, you were saying about the Hulk and comic book accurate with the punching time.
Yeah, he punched time itself, and yeah, Wallbreaker Hulk would destroy every variation of Hulk.
I don't want to see who'd win, Hulk, Worldbreaker versus Edward Norton's Hulk. Because
I think it would probably be Breaker Hulk, because since he's from Sakaar and fought in Sakaar, he probably has the fighting skills and the strength.
with weapons, yes. I'm not sure about. I need to learn more about Hulk. That's for sure. But yeah, I like Edward Norton's Hulk, man. That was such a good one. Those two movies.
Anything, but I maybe can make a little text about Hulk.
All right.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, because I have a busy schedule and and a lot of people
Officer
asking
Davis.
for comics.
Call me Jeff.
Yeah.
And you are?
Sorry,
Just
I'm a
messing with
little
you.
bit stressed.
My son's a big fan.
So,
Makes
that
sense.
warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. We'll find another way in.
He means like Microsoft Word.
Any place this rundown should have a hole in the wall or a broken window.
Check around back. I'd go myself, would you? Not Spider-Man.
Bada bing, bada boom. We enter in.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie. Hello? Any fisherman with a grudge and a hook for a hand? Okay, where's that locked door? Jeff, you there? I'm doing my best to refrain from knock-knock jokes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Which big three would win? Marvel's big three, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Hulk, or DC's big three, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman?
Yikes. Ooh, that is really okay. Demigod, mortal, and basically immortal Kryptonian. Versus
A big
a gamma bomb, Hulk,
and a superhuman.
and a superhuman. Okay.
I think Marvel, because Hulk can solo the DC's big three. Because again, as a character, he is smart at the same time as he is Hulk. His strength is unlimited, like he has no limit to his strength, and he can adapt. His skin can adapt to a bunch of things.
The only problem with that is, though, I think the only one that would survive that would be between Hulk and Wolverine. Spider-Man would get his butt kicked by Wonder Woman.
I think Batman will die almost immediately.
Yeah, if he doesn't have his plot armor, but
Because again, Hulk can kill Batman. That's no question.
oh yeah. Unless it's the one Batman where he has Doomsday's powers, then Doomsday Batman would beat the living snot out of Hulk. So yeah, I pick DC on that one. Sorry, it's just that their big three has more strength to it than Marvel's.
The normal character. It was like they have no things that can help them. Just how their character is.
So a heads up for both you dubs. I don't know how much longer you plan on streaming for, but in about 30 or 40 minutes, I'll need to sign off to prepare to meet with a teacher. That's okay. I'll end the stream in a second.
Smart, but I don't have anything that packs enough current.
Try this.
Stun gun, genius! Capacitors in this are just what I need for an upgrade I've been thinking of.
Alright, Electroweb. That is so much fun to use in the game. Okay.
Electric web for the win.
A gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5. Now he's unlocking his friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
This yard's been here a long time. Bootleggers used to use it back in the day.
Gotcha. Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Check it out. Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits.
Oops, I have a question for you.
Fire away.
Yeah, what would you rather pick up? Become Thor, like from Marvel?
Thanks. No way I could have unlocked this myself.
Hey, I doubt I would have found it without you.
Be like Thor.
You got a big fat nothing.
Well, there's one secret room that could be more. Notice anything about the floor?
They can hide the doors, but not the scrapes they leave.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Who will stop me from robbing a bank?
Yeah, the only problem with Thor is you gotta be worthy to keep his hammer.
You are worthy and all that.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, because remember in the comics,
I know I'm after scrapes. I
there's
should take another
some
look around.
variants where Thor loses his hammer.
Pay dirt. Scrape, no door.
Yeah, that's
None I can see anyway.
You gotta be careful with what you're doing, or else you're gonna lose your hammer. So.
Maybe not. Elevator's busted.
Sit tight. I'll pull you up.
You will not be worthy. Okay, who would you rather be? Be Hulk or get $1 million?
If I'm Hulk, I get brains. Besides just a muscle.
Second floor, rusted
So,
machine
I'm
parts,
going Hulk.
big honkin' rats.
I will pay actually $1 million.
Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
Since I have anger issues, I can just go out of control and destroy the whole city and kill people I care about.
Nice. Stuck the
Well,
landing and everything.
that's why,
We're not
remember,
all donut eaters.
In
Fair
Norton's
enough.
Hulk, he bounced
Another
out
secret door.
with
I'll rig the lock.
meditation.
Let me know if you find the junction box.
Yep, on it.
So it's not all downside from there. So that's why I would.
Professor Hulk, like I have control and everything, then I will be Hulk, because then my strength would just.
He's my great white whale.
I'd slap someone, they're dead.
Well, not only that, but Professor Hulk is one of the weakest variants of Hulk ever.
No, I don't mean movies. I mean from comics. I know it's the weakest, but he's a
Found one.
comics.
Nailed it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Yeah, the one Hulk that's really dangerous is Maestro Hulk.
Yeah, one thing I actually think if
Hey,
Marvel
check this out.
with the Marvel
Nothing.
universe,
I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here. They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it. Looks like a dual circuit. See if you can find a second junction box.
ginormous guns, like intelligence.
Huh. Dang.
If I were a junction box, where would I be?
Follow the conduits. They should lead you in the right direction.
What's it called? Like you take a bunch of photos of your setup, so we see how your setup looks.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can't be that many places to hide a junction box. Found it.
Go.
Clear.
There we go.
You were right, Jeff. Trapdoor.
Outstanding. Think you can help me out? This thing's heavy.
Yeah, once this mission's over, I'll end the live stream.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that isn't spooky at all.
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
This stream has been blast.
And it looks like no one's cleaned it since Al Capone.
It is. I don't think Trev would rate it a 1 out of 10.
Big chunk of concrete.
Oh, you're just saying 1 through 10. Okay.
I can't get through.
Let me see how it looks from the top. Got room to maneuver here. Hang on.
I'm blocked. Anything you can do?
What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I like how they didn't use
Come on, let's go.
the Hulk. Oh my gosh. That would have looked terrible. No. No.
I'm gonna delete it.
Mm.
That is. No, I'm gonna delete it. That is so ugly.
Yikes. I wish I could erase that from my head. Ugh.
Yeah, me too. Now it's in my head.
Ugh. Okay, 10 always. Okay, nice. Alright, let's just focus on the game and not ever focus on that.
Damn. Demons are already gone. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it. This place is one hell of an opening. Or was.
10. Holy cow, that's a 10 billion out of 10. Yeah. It's crazy.
They didn't want the non-lethal stuff. They passed up smoke grenades, flashbangs.
I'm watching your stream. I am where my stream says it live, but it is like I don't know, like 30 seconds after, or like a minute after.
Ah.
Got empty crates here. And it looks like they took the ones they didn't clean out. There's a fenced-off room here they didn't bother with.
Too much effort to break in when you can just peel back the wire mesh over this gun rack.
Smash and grab. They were moving fast. There. They blew the locks to get in.
If you ever want to haunt somebody in his dreams, take the picture I sent you. That it is just disgusting.
Oh, if they thought that was bad, they should have seen the MCU Hulk. That was a real nightmare.
Stay here.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop him.
You go from complete savage to all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna go and just scare you with someone that's just smart and not what you wanted as a hero, you know? I was like, great, that doesn't make any sense.
They're moving. Let's go. Get him!
Stop the truck! Roll him around! Gun coming!
Find cover!
That Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is
That's what I'm talking about!
Iron, stay clear! Look out! Reloading!
Now you're just showing off!
This guy dodging bullets.
10 feet tall.
I'm a little impressed!
Yeah.
Gonna stun him! I got your back!
Thanks, I needed that!
Stay clear! I'll stun him! Behind you!
Your timing is impeccable!
He was born with the Hulk DNA in him, but he wasn't really Hulk yet because he had
See? I've got
he had
friends
to go
too!
through the
Incoming!
nanotube,
Firing!
sorry, the
Stay
nanites,
clear!
and then
Reloading!
also gamma radiation to fully release Hulk. Dude, just focus on a song that you like. Because if you focus on a song and put it in with something else, that picture that's in your head, then you'll have something else instead of worrying about it. Yeah, I'm so glad that Edward Norton was like, you know what, I'm done with Comic-Cons, because otherwise they would have destroyed a real...
Firing! Stay clear!
How we doing?
I think we're winning! Tossing smoke! Hands up! Gonna stun him!
Well, remember, he didn't really want to go to Comic-Cons is what they're saying, which I doubt.
Stay clear! I'll stun him!
But, my thing is, he understood why people loved Batman, but Marvel just wanted to say, or Sony, whichever one.
I'll get you!
Okay, yeah, Universal didn't understand
If I lose
that
2
we
trucks
wanted
full of
his
gunmen
Hulk.
in one day, it's time to hang up the
And
webs.
they decided, you know what, we're just gonna sell off Hulk, we're gonna let them use him in the MCU, and destroy him that way. Like, great, y'all could have had Red Hulk, and we could have had that, and then Red Hulk would have been another good one to use instead of just Abomination.
Spider-Man! You demon stragglers at the yard! I'm held up! How you looking?
Not much better. These guys are all over the road. They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
Captain America.
Doing my best to catch up, but you might be on your own.
Stay safe, Jeff. Don't do anything crazy. This keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close. Hey guys, room for one more?
I was like, whoa, I didn't know
Here's your
you had
stuff.
a banner. Yeah. I just like them both. Ruffalo's Hulk it had some promise, but then I was just gonna say that the promise with Ruffalo's Hulk showed up and stopped. Sorry, it stopped right up at Age of Ultron because
to run on time.
Hulk isn't supposed to be getting with Black Widow. Black Widow was supposed to be getting with Captain America, but they decided to say, no, we're gonna change it up, and since these two actors were already together in the movies, sorry, in real life, we're gonna just, yeah, in real life they were married, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or they went out. No, Scarlett Johansson. Because Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans went out together.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, they dated each other.
We've now identified the officer as Jefferson Davis. We're being told he has minor injuries and is expected to make a full recovery.
No, he married somebody else a long time ago.
Excuse me, miss. Are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full time on real stories like.
I don't know why they would do this, but Hulk was supposed to be the villain of the first Avengers. It would be perfect if they did this, because they would take inspired from the comics, makes a low-key brainwashed Hulk to go on a rampage, and then the Avengers was formed to take down Loki. Instead of Wasp and Ant-Man, it is Hawkeye, Captain America, and Black Widow.
What would have been also cool is to have another fan favorite, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, wearing that brown and yellow suit. He's like, we're at this again, huh?
Yeah, I'm so
That would have been awesome.
That they just teased us with the cameo of Hulk in Deadpool Wolverine. Spoiler alert! I'm sorry. Why didn't they just give us the full fight?
Well,
We have been asking for that since Deadpool and Wolverine was announced. Not the trailers. Then they said they were started to film that.
I think they want to save that for a separate Wolverine movie. That's what is my guess, because we get to see the full story leading up to the fight of Hulk versus Wolverine, instead of just like, oh, well, we're gonna see like a 20 or 30-minute fight of something we've been waiting for since Wolverine first appeared in Hulk, since what, 1972, I think.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Hang on.
One good thing and one bad thing, okay? Firstly, the good thing, there is a rumor, and it's a good percent that will be happening, a Hulk vs. Wolverine movie, and the bad thing, there's supposed to be a World War Hulk movie, but it's not World War Hulk. It is Hulk as in a war with a bunch of Hulks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said when my friend told me that.
The two Hulks that I hope win, Edward Norton's Eric Bana's. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolverine was first introduced in the comics, apparently 1974.
Yeah, because he actually first appeared in
Incredible Hulk.
comic.
Yeah, it was in 1974, and it was in issue 180 of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Concept art.
Did you see my drawing I made of Symbiote Spider-Man?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
All right, let's get going with the
This.
story.
And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
We?
Officer Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you. And they thrive on controversy.
So what's your aim?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
Now I'm in a cutscene where
She's good.
Yeah, that's Miles' dad.
Man, I'm beat. Time to head home and get some sleep.
Alright. So we have a skill point unlocked. Ooh. Yeah, I get that we can fast. I really don't have a choice, do I? Wonderful.
I don't think you have a choice. Sorry, man.
I wanted to pause there.
Yeah.
Oh well. Not complaining, but I'm gonna. Can I see about some more suits here? Ah, negative suit. That's another one we could save up for. Yeah, we have 2 suits we could save up for. It's this one, and we'd have to do a lot for that one. So let's see. So that would be 6. Sorry, not 6. 2, 3, 4. So 4 of the research tokens we have to save up for. Except it'd be... Yeah.
Bugs, what is your favorite MCU Spider-Man suit?
Sorry, 5. Favorite MCU suit?
Yeah.
Ooh. The Stark suit is pretty cool, but if I have to choose a favorite, ooh.
I think my favorite is, I don't know if you remember, because we did not see the suit for a while, so I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay, so besides the Toby suit, which I know is not in the MCU, sadly, I'd say, ooh, either upgraded or the hybrid suit. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think you will, since you like comics, I think you will change your answer if you see different. I think, yeah, because look, I sent a link or a picture, I don't know, for me to link.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That one is...
Yeah.
Because that one's in the second game. Yeah, that one is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is probably my favorite because I think I said it in my, no, not in my, in your last stream that, what was I gonna say, I like just clean, normal Spider-Man suits. Nothing complicated.
No Way Home, wasn't it? Or was it?
Yes, it was No Way Home. The post credits of No Way Home. No, the end of No Way Home, not post credits.
Yeah, No Way Home. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Because it has the insignia from the back. Sorry, the front it's based off of Toby's suit. And then the back it's based off of Andrew's.
Yeah, they actually, if I'm thinking, this suit was inspired, it was supposed to be a combination of the 2 suits.
Yeah. Because that's what I remember is that, like I said earlier, the front is on Toby's design, and the front and the back, it's just Andrew Garfield's design. But it is featured in the second game.
Yeah, but I actually think, I actually think more people would like it if they just kept the suit for yes, a couple of movies, because this is a comic accurate suit and people like comic accurate things.
Yeah, if they kept it for however long they're gonna use him, I could see us liking it, because that was the same thing with Toby's Spider-Man. Toby's Spider-Man kept his suit for 3 movies, and the the only time that it changed really was when he was, forewarn y'all, spoiler, was when he was Venom. That was it. And nothing else changed after that. Then he immediately went back to the regular Spidey suit, and that's what we like.
You 3 things a concept art for the mask of the final swing suit. I just sent it.
All right.
It would be perfect with the Tom McFarlane eyes here. And yeah, what do you think?
I would narrow the eyes a little bit, the top just a little bit. If I'm to do the bottom one, but I would do the top one more on the left than on the bottom right, bottom one.
The two on the left and the one on the one on the one down. Yeah, but I can't talk that great of English, but one down. Yeah, those two, no, 3, I think are my favorites.
Yeah, I like the top left and the middle left ones for the rows that you sent me. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream here. I will continue tomorrow.
Say something that I just want to say to the stream.
Go ahead.
I just want to say something. Thanks so much for having me, Dubs. It has been so fun being here, and yeah, I hope you have a great day.
You too, man. See you, Loki.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so I will see y'all tomorrow, and we'll resume the live stream and the story. But anyways, y'all have a good one. I'll make sure to keep uploading the short inspirational quotes, and we'll upload some more videos when I get the MLB The Show 25 and go from there. But anyways, see y'all. Peace.